Today I'm going to give you some feedback on the articles you've written this week. Um, we're going to look at an example which could be improved, and then we'll finish by looking at a good example. First of all, let's look at the question that you were asked to answer. You see this notice in your school English language magazine, articles wanted, being healthy. Write an article about young people and healthy living. Is it important for young people to do sport and to keep fit? Why? What are some fun ways to stay healthy? The best articles answering these questions will be published next month. Write your article. So we read the question, we reread the question, and then we started to highlight the key words. So we saw this notice in your school English language magazine. They want an article. They want you to talk about being healthy and write an article about young people and healthy living. And they're asking, is it important for young people to do sport and to keep fit? And if you think so, why? And then what are some fun ways to stay healthy? This last information at the bottom, the best articles answering these questions will be published, is to encourage you to write as well as possible. So once we've underlined the key words, we always look at the S and the C. The S is the, that's right, subject, and the C is the, that's right, content, the content points. And so the subject of this article is being healthy, but it's also about young people being healthy. That's the subject. And the content points are, is it important for young people to do sport and to keep fit? Why? And then what are some fun ways to stay healthy? So, now that we've got an understanding of the question, let's look at two people who have tried to answer this question. Do you like doing sport? I think sport is great. In my experience, I do sport twice a week. My mum does athletics. Oops, written athletics twice. That's not necessary. My mum does athletics, and she recommended that I started doing it as well. Now I do it 2 times a week. I go running, jumping, and now I'm fitter and healthier. To be honest, I think that people that are fit and healthy could make the world a better place, could make the world better by working in jobs that require you to be fit and healthy. In my experience, I do lots of things like playing video games for a long time because I'm fit. If I wasn't fit, my parents would tell me to do something else, like going out with my friends to be outside. But I also love being with my friends because we can go to the old part and have fun together. My favourite ways of staying fit and healthy are going running and surfing. You can do it on your own, listening to music, or with other people. Now, I said that this was an article which could clearly be improved, but it's not all terrible. It's not all bad. There are some good features to this article. The first thing is, I like this. It starts by asking a question related to the question. This is good. It's nice to start with a question which is related to the question. It talks to the reader directly, and that's a nice way to start your articles. You can do that. Good stuff. The next thing which is good here is this person is clearly using some very nice language to do sport twice a week. It's not brilliant that you repeat, do you like doing sport? I think... Actually, no, sorry, that's fine. This is some nice language. I do sport twice a week. She recommended that I start doing. I'm fitter. I'm healthier. To be honest, fit and healthy. Make the world better. Working in jobs that require you to be fit and healthy. This is all nice language, in my experience. If I wasn't fit, my parents would tell me. That's a nice structure. That's a second conditional to talk hypothetically. If I wasn't fit, my parents would tell me. Very good work. Do something else like going out with my friends. Have fun together. Favourite ways of staying fit and healthy. Going running and surfing. Do it on your own. Listening to music or with other people. This is all really nice vocabulary and nice language, at the pet level. And so this is going to impress your examiner using nice language. So there aren't mistakes grammatically here. There's some good stuff. Also, this person is including their opinion. We've asked you to give your opinion in articles. I think sport is great. To be honest, I think that should have a comma there. To be honest, comma, I think. I also love being with my friends. My favourite ways of staying fit. He's giving his opinion. This is good stuff. He also tries to support his opinion with personal examples. In my experience. I go running and surfing. Try to use a variety of expressions. Try not to just repeat yourself. But this person is supporting his opinion with personal examples. So there's definitely some good work here. However, there is a big issue, and this is the big issue. If we remember what the question was, it was talking about young people and healthy living. Okay, he's done that. He's talking about young people and being healthy. But you were asked, is it important for young people to do sport? And this article doesn't say that at any point. It doesn't say whether you think that it's important to do sport. It doesn't explain why you think it's important or unimportant. And it also doesn't give clear examples of fun ways to stay healthy. Yes, it says I go running and surfing. But it doesn't openly answer that question. If you look at this first paragraph, I think sport is great. I do sport twice a week. My mum told me that I should start doing sport. I do it twice a week. I go running and jumping. That's not answering this question. Is it important? It's not answering fun ways to stay healthy. This is talking about, do you do sport? How did you start? The next paragraph. To be honest, I think that people that are fit and healthy could make the world better by working in jobs that require you to be fit and healthy. That's not talking about fun ways to stay healthy or whether it's important for young people to stay fit and healthy. That's talking about what do you think about sport and what do you do in your free time. I play video games for a long time. If my parents didn't think I was fit, they would tell me to go outside. This isn't answering the question. And then the last paragraph is talking about your favourite sports. The question is not asking what your favourite sports are. The question is asking, I don't know why there's an apostrophe there and I can't delete it. It shouldn't be there. Ignore that. That's what it should be. It should be a question mark, of course. What are your favourite sports? And so this piece of writing has some good features, but it's just not answering the question. So what mark would it get? It would get a very low mark for content. It would get a good mark for language. It wouldn't get a good mark for organisation because you're not organising your answer to your ideas to answer the question. It's a strong possibility that this piece of writing is not going to pass because it has not answered the question, even though it has got some good features. Another small detail that quite a few of you have been doing, don't start sentences with but. Don't start a sentence with and or but or because. And but and because are linking words. They must link two ideas together. Two ideas. So you can't start a sentence with and or but or because. So to summarize, it's not a terrible piece of writing because it does have some positive features. It does start with a question related to the article, and that's nice. It does use some nice language, which I've already highlighted and talked about before. It does give its opinion. I think sport is great, to be honest. My favourite ways of staying fit. This is giving your opinion. And it does try to support the opinion with personal experience. But the big issue, the areas to improve, is you must answer the question. You must stay focused on the content point. This is no focus on the content point at all. And you must try to avoid starting sentences with and, but, and because. Let's look at a stronger model. In my opinion, everyone wants to stay fit. I think that it's very important for people to stay healthy, especially if they're young. For example, an old friend of my dad wasn't fit when he was young, and now he's paying the consequences. It's important to stay fit when you're young because if you aren't, you'll have a hard time when you're older. To be honest, some people wouldn't stay fit if it wasn't fun. Most people do their favourite sports because it's enjoyable. For instance, I play tennis most weeks and I really enjoy it. I have fun with friends and I'm also staying fit. The first thing that this person does well is they start with a general statement related to the question. You can also use a question like in the last example, but this is a general statement related to the question. It's a good way to start. The next thing is that this person has started by giving your opinion. In my opinion, everyone wants to stay fit, I think, and to be honest. And they're using a variety of language to give their opinion. The next thing that this person does well, they include examples, personal examples. Support your opinion with personal examples. For example, for instance. Next is that this person is focusing on the content point. It's very important for people to stay healthy, especially when they're young. Stay fit, have fun. What's your favourite sport? It's enjoyable. This is focusing on the content point. Young people and healthy living. The whole article is talking about young people, healthy living, staying fit. And also, it gives examples. Is it important? It answers that question. Yes, it's important. It's focusing clearly on the content points. And then it talks about fun ways to stay healthy. So this is focusing on the content point. It also is a good idea to try and end positively with a strong idea. You can have fun with friends and also stay fit. I hadn't actually focused on it, but I should do now. There's also really nice language all the way through. Okay, in my opinion, to introduce your ideas, stay fit. It's very important for people to stay healthy, so he's not repeating this idea of staying fit, especially when they're young. Lovely expression. An old friend of my dad wasn't fit. Now he's paying the consequences. Lovely vocabulary. Lovely language. This is the sort of thing which the examiner will be very happy to see. It's important to stay fit. If you aren't, you'll have a hard time when you're older. Nice language, to be honest. Wouldn't stay fit. They wouldn't stay fit if it wasn't fun. And nice, that's another example of that second conditional that we saw in the first example. A hypothetical statement. Nice, good, advanced language. They do their favourite sport because it's enjoyable. A nice adjective, enjoyable. For instance, I really enjoy it. Have fun. Stay fit. Nice vocabulary, nice language, all the way through the text. So let's summarise. Just commented that there's nice language all the way through the text, nice advanced language, trying to use a variety of vocabulary, but it also starts with a general statement related to the question. It has your opinion, which we've asked you to write in your article, and your opinion supported with personal examples. It focuses on the content point, and it tries to end positively with a strong idea. So this is a good article, and this is what hopefully we will be producing next Saturday. Oh my God, it's only 1 week to go. Keep working hard, people. Good luck with your writing. Thank you for watching.